for today. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, mama, y'all, I was scheduling it for later, but oh, let's do it. Anyway, y'all, I hope y'all are doing well and that today is going fantastic for you. Sitting outside, right? It's raining. I'm sitting out here chopping it up with Padre God and Spirit Nim. And I don't even know why this is coming up in my spirituals, y'all, because I'm literally sitting here just getting grounded because we're getting ready to do the Teach Me How to Tarot Masterclass today at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I've been sitting here like I took a webinar today and just grounded myself, grounded my energy. And one of the things that Padre God has me doing, and it's like okay, let me put it like this. A lot of times when I be sitting here chopping it up and talking to Padre God, I may not have all the clarity that I need at that moment. And I didn't talk to y'all about this before. A lot of times it's like, let me see if I can, oh wait, it ain't gonna let me do it. A lot of times I don't have all of the clarity that I need at that time. And as pieces start to kind of come together and he shows me different things, it'll start to make sense, right? So one of the things I was sitting here talking to Padre God about was he's been giving me a lot of 10 energy. Y'all know this already. I legit be sitting here like shuffling card every day. I'm shuffling, right? And so over the past few days, if you follow me on TikTok, then you know we've been getting a lot of 10 energy. 10 is the number of completion. It was like the 10 of Pentacles, then it was the 10 of Swords. Then yesterday, I think it was, and I didn't even post it, he gave me a video about, he gave me the Wheel of Fortune, another 10. And so, oh, it was the 10 of Wands, wasn't it? Yeah. So anyway, they gave me the 10 of Wands, and I think I did put that on TikTok. But, so as I sit here, and a lot of times when I'm having conversations with God and chopping it up, I just be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? He'll put things in place and start to make things make sense. And so even this live is so random and impromptu, y'all, because I don't normally go live on Saturdays. But one of the things as I listen to Padre God and what he's telling me to do is if he tell me to jump on the live, hey, honey, whiny, and just explain some things, then he'll tell that's what I'm gonna do. So I've been recording the videos, putting these videos on TikTok. So what he's been talking to me a lot about is completion, right? The number 10, completion, and how things are ending. We're going into new cycles and seasons. Because yesterday, was that yesterday, y'all? I think yesterday he had me recording a video about like cord cuttings and like ending. Everything that's been coming through is really like ending seasons, ending chapters, ending cycles. And so he told me to come on here and kind of talk about that. Even yesterday, y'all, I wasn't even able to get, like, we couldn't even do the whole this morning's message because the internet was acting up. And look, it's raining again, right? And so he wanted me to kind of come on here and talk about it because I was like, well, Padre God, and this is the thing, y'all. I know, oh, look, come on, Spirit. I felt that in my spirituals. I know if I'm going through this, I am not the only one because y'all, and just like y'all seen me do when I go live, I remove myself because I don't want my energy to bias the readings that I'm giving or the advice, the messages, whatever I'm channeling. I ask God, that's why I asked Archangel Gabriel to remove me and allow me to be a clear and open channel of love, light, and healing energy for all who need to receive it today. But he been talking to me a lot about like releasing things, releasing the past. Because this is the thing, y'all. Hey, Evelyn, we got to release things in order to receive things. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, well, Padre God, because that's all he's been giving me, y'all. I kid you not. So I don't know or even always understand the significance of why it's so imperative right now and at this time. But a lot of us are in a season where we really are closing out chapters. We're closing cycles, y'all. And I can say this in my own life because one of the things that he's tasking me to do in this season, because as y'all already know, I've been very transparent about my own journey, where I'm at, what I have going on, not my specific location, because I'm moving in silence for real, y'all, but just being transparent about my journey so that it can be an inspiration to anyone else, whether you a single parent or not a parent, just having to restart and rebuild in your life, no matter your age, no matter what, because y'all know that's where I'm at. And I joke with y'all, I'll be like, oh, I'm 21 plus tax, but y'all, I'm finna be 43 years old next month, and I'm in another rebuilding season. And so as I was sitting here chopping up with Padre God, one of the things that he has me doing, and he has me going back to, if you've been rocking with me for a minute, then you already know, like, this part of this journey started 3 months ago, but I literally have been in this rebuilding stage for so long in my life. It's like ending this 7-year cycle is literally what I'm doing, and getting ready to embark on the next cycle of my life. And so I was like, well, why is this so prevalent in this time? And it's because a lot of us are legit, y'all. The reason he be talking to me, he been talking about cord cuttings, releasing, moving on, letting go, is because a lot of the things that we've been holding on to, it's like tethering us and keeping us anchored in a season, a cycle that's over with. It's over with. Come on, 336, it's over with, y'all. And so I have learned in this part, y'all, listen, my cutoff game is Superman strong, y'all. Like, when God tells me to move, release, let go, goodbye, oh, it's a wrap. I told y'all just last week, he was like, change your phone number. Done. No hesitation. Y'all, I'm no longer at the job that I'm at. Like, I have moved on. Don't nobody know where I'm at. Like, I'm really making the moves that God is telling me to make, because it's like those things, it can be people, it could be family members. Y'all have no idea. Like, I be on the lives, right, chopping it up with y'all, but people really don't know how much time I spend with God, and him just downloading and giving me messages. And like, most of the stuff, like, I be talking about stuff, child, and y'all don't even know the half of the stuff that God be showing me, and I can't even capture it in like an hour when we be on this morning's message. But in this season, y'all, I legit then had to let go. Like, even in this live right now, right, he's teaching me how to release, receive, make room for the new things that he's getting ready to do. Yes, Veronica, release everything with love. I have released people, family, friends, everything. When I tell y'all that I asked God for a completely new start, a completely new chapter in my life, that means only the people that I choose to have access to me have access. That changed my phone number. Like, okay, because anyone, if I don't want you to move forward with me, or if God says, no, you need to, because you're gonna have new people that are gonna come in, new commitments, new connections, y'all. And so that's why he's been talking a lot about releasing over these past couple of days, because we're getting ready to step into a season where that's necessary, y'all. Like, God gonna test your gangster, be like, okay, are you about what we talk about? And thanking God in advance. Yes, Lord. Child, listen, I'm trying to tell you, because a lot of those things, y'all, a lot of the things that God is asking us to release, we don't even realize how it's anchors, or it's leaving open like these energetic doors where people are still able to like have access to us. And God's just like, they can't move forward with you, child. Like, they can't move forward. And so I want to come on here and share that he's finna, even in this season, y'all, he finna get ready to have me doing more lives, more than just this morning's message that I do every morning, or Monday through Friday anyway, at 9 a.m. Like, that's getting ready to like so many changes that are happening. The reason that he's like, cut these cords, let go of these people, make these changes, especially if you've been praying for change, if you've been praying for things to happen in your life, if you've been praying for new opportunities to come in, you got to make room for it. You got to make room for it. And a lot of times our energy be so wrapped up in old stuff that we can't really prepare and get ready for new stuff, child. And I'm ready for new. And let me tell you something. Message. Listen. When I tell you that I'm so ready for the newness that God is bringing into my life, like, y'all, when I really sit up and think about this last part of my life, this last 7 years of my life, man, I done been down through that. Like, it's been a lot that has happened, a lot of transitions that have happened in these last 7 years. So take some time to reflect on that. Take some time to really look at the growth that you've made. Now, we ain't gonna stay stuck there, because I always want you to look and be like, man, look, y'all don't even realize, like, and again, I'm transparent about my life, because that's part of my mission and part of what Padre God has me doing, is like showing people, man, look, 7 years ago, message, come on, spirit. 7 years ago, I was a nurse until I lost my nursing license. You know what I'm saying? And so that literally, y'all, is the cycle that I'm ending, because I was a nurse and that was my identity. You know what I'm saying? Well, then God took that identity away from me. That was like when I stopped being a drug addict, when I stopped being an alcohol. Well, I ain't gonna say, well, hold on, y'all ain't have to, because that's not when I stopped drinking. But like, God is really like, look at your growth and look at what you have accomplished, what you had to overcome in these last 7 years. But then he's like, are you ready? He been talking about, like, man, are you ready for this change? Are you ready for these upgrades? Are you ready for this level up? Are you ready for these new beginnings? And that's literally what all the release work is about, y'all. Making room and getting prepared for new beginnings to come in. And he just wanted me to come share that with y'all. Like, we want to take, because even me, like, that, I'm so confident in him and my faith. Y'all know my faith is what? Like, I already know that he has great and amazing things that he's getting ready to do, not just in my life, but in your life as well. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4. But he wanted me to talk about the importance of this release and let go of these things. It's not because he wants you to feel hurt or sad or any of that. Yes, it's gonna hurt, and some of the things we got to let go of, child. It's not easy, but he's simply preparing you for something that's so much more and so much better, y'all. And it don't always feel like that when you got to release stuff. Like, it doesn't. Or when you have to make moves by yourself. But at the same time, I even look at, for myself, like, the communities that I'm a part of. I had to release some communities in order to be a part of other communities. You know what I'm saying? I have walked that walk and prayed. Child, listen, and we got to keep praying for change. We got to, because I'm telling y'all, man, when I tell y'all Padre God is not playing in this season, especially if you've been like me, where you've been like this last 7 years, man, I promise y'all, I've been at the bottom. Like, waking up every day, same thing, life on repeat, like rinse, repeat. That's how I felt, y'all. Like, I legit been at the bottom. I don't know, mama, I don't know what people thought I had going on, y'all. And again, he's released me to be more transparent about a lot of the stuff that I have experienced in this last 7 years. And this is why I'm so open with y'all about the things that I go through, because he wants, because people will understand that, because people are going through those same or very similar situations, like abusive relationships, alcoholism, drug abuse. I'm going to attract a certain type of people because those type of people resonate with my story. You know what I'm saying? So as God releases me to be more transparent and talk about certain things and things that I'm experiencing or that I've gone through in the last 7 years, it's like, y'all, don't be ashamed of it. It is what it is. It's the past. It's about moving forward, reflecting on what you've been through. But baby, we're not gonna stay stuck there. We got other things to do. Okay, so that's it. That's what y'all want to talk about. Yeah, that's what they want to talk about. Right, just like, for real, y'all. Like, he's not asking us to release these things because he wants us to be hurt, or he wants us to, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you might have to roll and do some things by yourself, but it's simply so that he can bring in these better things that we keep praying for, y'all. We be praying for change sometimes, but change hurts, y'all. Like, change, growth, all of that, it's not sunshine and rainbows. You know what I'm saying? I think he is taking me on the next part of my journey to finish. Right, child, you better, you better, and I can't wait to read it. How about that? Like, I can't wait, y'all. And this, again, one thing I know for certain, two things for sure. I am not the only one experiencing new beginnings. And even if it don't, like, he's also, thank you, Spirit, he's not saying your environment right now, what you can see in front of you may not look like what he's getting ready to do. A lot of times that be the hard part. Like, we can't see it because we can only see what's around us, right? Where I'm at right now, I just told my son this. It's like, let me tell y'all about perspective. Okay, look. So where I'm at right now, literally, we are encircled by trees. This neighborhood that I'm in, we are encircled, and I am not even kidding, encircled by trees. And so at first I was like, man, that's kind of weird. They just threw this subdivision in the trees, right? But then as I sit and I talk to Padre God, I changed my perspective, and I'm like, man, this is like a hedge of protection. I don't know how they might say that's in the Bible somewhere. Y'all know, I don't know the scripture about it, but I changed my perspective, and I was like, man, this is like a hedge of protection around me right now. I'm off the grid. Can't nobody find me. I'm able to sit and do what God needs me to do in this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm protected from the outside world. So it's about us changing our perspective and instead of looking at things as a loss, looking at it as, man, God is really protecting me from some things right now. He's showing me a different way to do some things right now. And you know what I'm saying? Giving me that time to rest and relax and know that I'm covered and that I don't really have anything to worry about. So a lot of what we have to deal with is like changing our perspective, y'all, and how we're looking at things. A loss a lot of times can be a gain. It just depends on how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Lord, I hope this helps somebody. I pray for God to put a hedge of protection around me every single day, y'all. Every day I thank him and I show gratitude for everything that he's done, whether it's a win, whether it's a loss. I'm learning how to look at everything as beneficial and to look at it as growth in my life, versus in the past, I used to look at it as, man, I done lost again. I done took another L, which puts you in a whole different mindset, like completely different energy, right? And I just message, come on, Spirit, look, 3313. And I don't look at things like that anymore. Now I'm literally like, well, God, if you did this thing, or if this is what's happening, it has to be for my highest good, because otherwise it wouldn't have happened. So I try to find the silver lining, 5 of Cups, right? I try to find the silver lining in everything that happens to me. And sometimes I don't see it immediately, but hindsight 2020 be like, man, I'm glad that happened, or I'm glad things went the way that they did, or I'm glad I released this thing, this person, or whatever, because in the long run it ends up benefiting us, right? So anyway, Lord, I hope this helped y'all. One of the things I can tell y'all, he's getting ready, because that, again, when I be sitting here and I be like, well, what you want me to do next, Father God? Like, what's the next step? And one of the things he told me is, like, I'm going to be doing more like short, this one's kind of long, but more like short form content, or just shorter videos, not necessarily an hour long. I'm still going to do this morning's message, But sharing videos like this where you have an opportunity to just say what you gonna say, what you need to say, and just he wants me to talk about my experience and my journey more than I have. So the people out here know, child, you ain't out here doing this by yourself. No matter how old you are, no matter what, like, you're just not out here doing it by yourself, man. Like, people just need to know that we really are in this together. And so I'll be here on YouTube more. He doesn't have a content schedule. Like, I hadn't created a schedule per se. Well, I was just saying, y'all, because anyway, so as he releases me to do more videos and do more things and talk about more things, child, I'll be on here. And it's so much easier for me to just do this as a live than trying to record a video, child. I like interactions. So of course in the mornings, but he's like, no, come over here, and you know what I'm saying, so the videos can be recorded versus me having to go live over there, upload over here. Child, ain't nobody got time for that. So anyway, I hope this helped y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Share it. And that's it. Just know you ain't out here by yourself, child. Padre God, if he's asking you to release some things in your life, it's simply so you can make room for something better to come in. Because y'all came through with all them 10s, and I say, well, something is complete. So this may be your confirmation that something is definitely complete, over with, this cycle. For some of you, they just said a 10-year cycle. So it could have been the last 10 years of your life. It's going to be different for everybody. But anyway, I hope this helped y'all. Okay, hydrate your soul and things. Drink your water, say your gratitude. I guess I'm going to finish getting grounded because we have Teach Me How to Tarot tonight at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be talking about the Fool card today. So that's it, y'all. I love y'all in real life. Okay, go have a fantastic day in purpose and on purpose.